Hey everybody. So, could you imagine hearing that somebody was charged with 84 counts of manslaughter but didn't spend a day in prison? Or what if I told you that the deadliest wildfire in California's history wasn't a natural disaster at all, but instead it was caused by a company and was completely preventable? Not to mention, that company, they're still in business today. Okay, so in 2018, the town of Paradise, California burned to the ground. 85 people died. Entire neighborhoods were just gone. They had vanished. All that remained were the memories and ashes. The Camp Fire, which was named after its road of origin, Camp Creek Road, wasn't sparked by lightning or by a drought. It was sparked by a worn-down PG&E transmission line. PG&E, Pacific Gas and Electric, is California's biggest utility provider, and they have had a long history of ignoring maintenance. Actually, to be more specific, they've had a long history of safety violations and of fines, beginning way before the Camp Fire in 2018. I mean, the truth is, PG&E has been responsible for multiple major fires before the Camp Fire, including at least 5 significant wildfires and disasters, some of which resulted in convictions, massive fines, and loss of life. So clearly, they had a history of cutting costs and a history of being responsible for deadly fires. Yet clearly, they didn't really care. I mean, after the 2018 Palisades campfire, they admitted fault and were charged with 84 counts of involuntary manslaughter. But then, they just declared bankruptcy and avoided all criminal trials and walked away basically unscathed. No one went to prison, no execs even lost their jobs. In fact, PG&E's former CEO made over $17 million in her last full year, while entire families were left with nothing, just ashes and insurance battles. And if this isn't all sickening enough, it didn't stop there. In 2019, the Kincaid fire caused by PG&E equipment burned 77,000 acres, and in 2020, the Zog fire killed 4 people as they were trying to escape the fire. PG&E was charged with 31 more felonies, including manslaughter again. And again, they paid. They paid $50 million to settle, and the charges were dropped. And then in 2021, the Dixie Fire destroyed over 1,300 structures, and one firefighter lost his life. He was killed in the fire. So more lawsuits were filed, and in total, PG has paid out over $13.5 billion in wildfire-related settlements, fines, and damages within the recent years. And that's just recent years. But much of that money came from bankruptcy court deals, state wildfire funds, and higher utility bills being passed down to their customers. So really, the victims helped pay their own settlements, which is so nice. California citizens have helped pay for PG&E's negligence and indifference to human life. And the PG&E execs, well, of course, they're all still wealthy, they're still working, they're probably still totally unbothered. PG&E's top execs continue to earn multi-million-dollar salaries, with some reporting net worths in the tens of millions of dollars. And I'm sure this will come as a surprise to nobody, but PG&E has long had ties to California's state government and regulators, which many argue is, the huge reason that the company has repeatedly avoided true accountability, even after deadly disasters. PG&E's deep financial and political ties has helped them avoid full accountability, survive multiple bankruptcies, influence wildfire policy in their favor, and basically just stay in business, even after mass death and clear fall in many, many fires. Wildfires, warehouse fires, a lot of fires. I should do a full video. It would take a while to cover all of the death and disaster they've caused. So, PG&E didn't just start the fire, they ignited a cycle of destruction, denial, and disaster capitalism, where the rich stay rich, the guilty stay free, and the victims, they keep paying the price. Anyway, as always, thanks for staying till the end. If you want to hear more about PG&E and their negligence and the fires they've started, whatever, then leave me a comment, and I'll do another video. Otherwise, I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. I'm Caroline, and this is Hidden Headlines. Bye.